Welcome everyone to the Smarter Not Harder podcast. Why smarter not harder? Well, like everything, that requires a story. The Buddha and the Guru were walking along the banks of Enlightenment River. In the midst of Enlightenment River sits Enlightenment Island. Of course. What else are you going to call it? The Guru turns to the Buddha and says, "Hey Buddha, I've been studying levitation at Levitation Island for 30 years. And I can tell you with confidence that I can make it across this river and to Enlightenment Island." While the Buddha, big belly, bald, looks at the Guru and says, "Hey Guru, well, that's quite funny. 30 years is a mighty long time. Why would I study levitation at Levitation Island for 30 years when the ferry to Enlightenment Island costs just 1 cent? 1 cent solutions to $64,000 questions. That's what we're all about here on the Smarter Not Harder podcast. 1 cent solutions to decision making, 1 cent solutions to consciousness, and 1 cent solutions to health optimization. And you're probably wondering, who are my royally high hosts or high council of hosts for this podcast? Well, it's appropriate to start with the guy who got us all together in the first place. Dr. Ted Achacoso is the founding pioneer of health optimization medicine and practice, a 501c nonprofit, and one of 2 sponsors to this podcast. He's also the founder of Smarter Not Harder Inc., the other sponsor. He's trained in interventional neuroradiology, toxicology, and pharmacology, and if that wasn't enough, he's board certified in anti-aging medicine and nutritional medicine. But that's not all, and frankly, if I read his entire resume, it would take me the rest of this introduction. But let's just give you some of the highlights. He's been a hedge fund manager. He's been the scientific advisor to the fund that really started sustainable or impact investing. He's worked in numerous fields and serves as the personal physician to many leaders around the world. Next up on our list of hosts is Jodi Duval. Jodi Duval, aside from growing an amazing cactus and drinking long blacks with almond milk all around the world, is a talented naturopath known for compounding her own formulations in her clinic, Revital Health, in Perth, Australia. Our third host is Dr. Scott Sherr. He serves as the COO of both Health Optimization Medicine and Practice as well as Smarter Not Harder Inc. He's also the world's leading expert in hyperbaric oxygen medicine, and he is a practicing health optimization medicine physician. And the last, but maybe not least, is Boomer Anderson, and that's me. So what do you expect to hear from us, and who do you expect to hear from on the Smarter Not Harder podcast? Well, we're going to bring in subject matter experts to tackle those 1 cent solutions to $64,000 questions. I already mentioned consciousness, I already mentioned decision making, and I already mentioned health optimization. But who is really going to come on the show? Well, among those subject matter experts include the likes of Karl Friston, Donald Hoffman, Anna Lembke, Adam Robinson, and so much more. We can't wait for you to join us on the Smarter Not Harder podcast. And really, if you want to find out more or just be in the loop as we release new episodes every Wednesday, well, you can subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to the journey with you as we help you live smarter, not harder.